The Unsinkable Ship That Sank, The Tragedy of the Titanic, 1912. When the RMS Titanic set sail on her maiden voyage in April 1912, she was hailed as the unsinkable ship. She was the pride of modern engineering, a floating palace of luxury and elegance designed to conquer the Atlantic Ocean. But just 4 days into her journey, the world's most magnificent ship became the stage for one of the greatest tragedies in history: the dream of the Titanic. The Titanic was built by the White Star Line in Belfast, Ireland. She was the largest and most luxurious ship of her time, stretching nearly 882 feet long, with grand dining halls, a swimming pool, gymnasium, Turkish baths, and opulent first-class suites. The ship could carry over 2,200 passengers and crew. She was promoted as virtually unsinkable because of her advanced safety features, including 16 watertight compartments. Wealthy businessmen, celebrities, immigrants seeking a new life in America, and families of all kinds boarded the Titanic in Southampton, England, on April 10, 1912. Their destination, New York City. The night of disaster. On the night of April 14, 1912, the Titanic was sailing smoothly across the icy waters of the North Atlantic. Passengers enjoyed music, fine dining, and the thrill of traveling aboard the greatest ship ever built. But beneath the calm, danger was lurking. At 11:40 p.m., lookouts spotted a massive iceberg directly in the ship's path. The crew attempted to steer away, but it was too late. The iceberg scraped along the starboard right side, tearing open several compartments. Water began rushing in. The unsinkable Titanic had just met her fate. Chaos and panic. Captain Edward Smith and his officers quickly realized the ship was doomed. Within hours, the Titanic would be swallowed by the ocean. But there was another problem: lifeboats. The Titanic had only 20 lifeboats, enough for about half the people on board. Worse, many boats were launched half empty in the panic. Women and children were given priority, leaving many men behind. As the freezing Atlantic waters rose, the once grand ship tilted sharply. The lights flickered, the orchestra continued to play music to calm passengers, and people clung desperately to any chance of survival. The final moments. At 2:20 a.m. on April 15, 1912, the Titanic broke apart and disappeared beneath the waves. More than 1,500 people perished, most freezing to death in the icy water. Only about 700 survivors were rescued by the nearby ship Carpathia. Legacy of the Titanic. The Titanic disaster shocked the world. It exposed flaws in maritime safety laws and led to major reforms, such as requiring enough lifeboats for everyone, 24-hour radio communication, and international ice patrols in the North Atlantic. Today, the Titanic lies at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, nearly 2,500 feet below the surface. Her story continues to capture imaginations, symbolizing human ambition, tragedy, and the reminder that nature's power can humble even the greatest achievements of man. The Titanic was meant to represent glory and progress. Instead, it became an eternal reminder of fragility and loss. If you love learning about real historical events like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Past Quest for more amazing history stories.